Hey guys, you know, I didn't want to do a video like this because I don't want to cause too much trouble, but it seems that there's a lot of places out there, major studios, labels, you name it, music labels, movie studios, TV studios, you name it. There are some out there that they just have not necessarily got it yet, have they? Let me explain. You see, yesterday, and just to make sure I wasn't seeing things today, I checked on my email and I checked on my YouTube page, and apparently 3 songs, or 3 fan vids, if you will, were blocked worldwide. They were claimed and they were blocked worldwide. And they were claimed and blocked by the same people that for 4 seconds, just for a 4-second clip of audio, claimed Angry Joe's Borderlands 3's trailer. All because he used 4 seconds of a clip from an old video he did years ago of The Lion Sleeps Tonight. 4 seconds. It's on my thing at the tripod there. Just gonna check something here. Yeah, but 4 seconds they claimed it. Now, I'm not totally upset about this because even though it's one of my more watched videos and one of my more popular ones, it was the Bonkers and Fawn fan vid of We're a Miracle, the song by Christina Aguilera, which you could find on the Pokemon the First Movie soundtrack, which honestly should be under the label of, I don't know, Warner Brothers and Atlantic Records, not SME. Yeah. That video, along with another version of the song that she did for the Japan import of her Reflections CD, as well as I Turn to You, which was also on her Reflections CD, all got blocked worldwide, and thus I had to take them down. Now, it's not a big deal to me, honestly, because even though I know people enjoyed them, I always still have them around. I still have them on DVD or CD somewhere, so I don't have to worry about not seeing them again. I could always get them back. But, it seems I'm not the only one alone in this. You see, this morning, I was on Twitter, and one of the people I follow is Josh Scorcher. Now, if I can type him up here for a second. Get him up here. Now, Josh is also known as Firebrand in the MLP Riff Cafe / Brony / Pegasister community and TF2 analysis community. He's also known for doing live streams of D&Ds. And speaking of which, this is what happened to him 7 hours ago. Well, at least he reported it 7 hours ago. He reported, and he even put it on Twitter. He's like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" That was Josh's quote on Twitter. Because this is what he found. It stated, a copyright owner using Content ID claimed some material in your video. This is not a copyright strike. This claim does not affect your account status. There are either ads running on your video with the revenue going to the copyright owner, or the copyright owner is receiving stats about your video's views. And this is what was happened. Video title: D&D campaign : Princess Okay, the video title was D&D Campaign, Princes of the Apocalypse Part 3, Lance Rock, copyrighted content, Trickster Ambition, instrumental, claimed by Alderman, label. That's Audiam. Trickster Ambition, instrumental, label Audiam. And for his video of his, all because of, whatever, all because of his video having instrumental music in his D&D campaign, Princes of the Apocalypse Part 3, Lance Rock. And all his colleagues from Katie Pattison all have gifs of like, what? Shopwit says, you'll be alright, there. Aramound saying with the Tom Hanks gif of, or meme of really. Because even Aramound says this in response, because Josh is her fiance. She says, really? It's his own custom-made theme. It's his own custom-made theme song. Really? You have people going like, seriously? Some people still can't believe what's going on. You have a lot of people, even Crystal, the Pure Light Shapeshifter, uses a JonTron meme going, excuse me, what? Even Battle Axe kind of, I think, nails it. And I think, Josh, if you're watching, you probably know this could be true. It's either bots / hackers / posers, whichever it is. Alyssa Gomez even says, but you own that song. And honestly, that's the problem about copyright. And it doesn't matter if it's the YT, it doesn't matter if it's the DM, if it's the Veem, or it's the Veoh. You know which one, and you know what I'm talking about by shortening the words on those. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter what video service it is. Basically, these copyright claims that get thrown at people have to be fixed. And here's the thing. If Josh Scorcher, aka Firebrand, owns that song, that's his own creation, then who is this Trickster Ambition to claim it? Who is these Anderman to claim it? What, does it sound similar to something they put out? So that's why they're claiming it, because it's similar and identical? It's got a similarity in sound? It's the same thing with Sean McLean, aka Zernizarak. He's had numerous occasions where people have claimed his videos because of instrumental music that is of his own creation. This is why the YT, the DM, all these video uploading services need to fix this. They need to make sure that if they're going to if they're going to make themselves attractive and appealing to future content creators and users and all that, they need to make sure that what they give what they're going to give them won't be trouble. They gotta at least make sure that what they promise to give them is everything they say they're going to. And that they better make sure there is no issues. There is no problems. Now some might say that this is why YouTube's going through the whole verification deal, or at least the what's the word, after the backlash of it initially, even to the point that they unverified one of their own channels. What's the word? Retooling it the retooling it. This is why a lot of people actually support this, even though it has to be retooled, reissued, and fixed and all that, so that none of these bugs that even they got affected with come about. It's to stop people like this from coming out and claiming. Now, that one person brought it up specifically. It could be bots, by the YT or any other service, any other video uploading service that is causing this. Like, the bots don't understand, can't identify what's, custom made and owned by somebody and what's not. They could also be right. It could be hackers or posers, because there are hackers and posers out there, Josh, out there, Angry Joe Vargas, out there, Sean McLean, Zara Nizarak, and anybody else. There are posers and hackers that will do this kind of stuff because they want to be trolls. They want to troll you. What? Because you like something that they feel is uncool? What? Because what? Josh is a fan of My Little Pony, so they're like, oh, we're gonna copyright claim his video. Yeah, that'll teach him. He'll stop watching ponies after that. Is that it? Is it because Sean McLean is still a fan of Transformers? He's a collective enthusiast of movies, and he likes to unbox and show stuff off, and people feel like, oh, that's not all cool. Oh, I know, we'll copyright claim this. That'll make him grow up and stop doing this, and he'll just be an old man and be like, yes, I watch football now, click. Is that what they want? Is that the same thing they want from Joe Vargas? Huh? Oh, Joe, you're in your 30s or your 20s. You should do more than just games. Games are uncool. We'll claim ya. Look, this is going to be crazy for me to say, but for once in their existence, ever since they became part of the Google brand and part of whoever owns Google, at least the people at YouTube, the CEO, who has the same first name as my mom, ironically, at least they're trying to fix things. They're trying to make things better. They're trying to make sure they don't lose the content creators and the future content creators and users that either make money or they don't off their channels. They are trying to make sure they don't lose them to other video uploading sites that could offer them something better. That's why they're trying to go the direction they are with the verification process. Yes, it has to be retooled. It has to be fixed. It has to have all the bugs cleared out of it to make sure that even their own channel, like I said, their own personal channels don't get unverified. This way they can make sure, the Strix Ambition and this Audi label, no, they don't exist. They're not real people. They're not real labels. We'll find them out. We found them. Oh, they're just a bunch of teenagers that want to cause trouble. Okay. That's basically what it is. Oh, okay, so maybe it's not exactly like that. It's a little exaggerated, but you get the idea. That's the thing they want to do, or at least they are saying they want to do. That they want to make sure that point A, they want to make sure that, let's say this is the verifying portion of them. They could go like, okay, let's say this is the verifying device. They can go like, okay, let's take a look at all these copyright claims. Some of the copyright claims that some people are saying are not that are unjust and not right. Let's see who some of these claimers are. And basically, I don't know what the process would be, but they would look through and probably find out, oh, wait a minute, this person that's claiming this is not real. That's not real. What's going on here? And that way they would be, and by doing so, they would be able to filter out who is real, who isn't, and in that way they could pretty much make sure this stuff doesn't happen again. But the truth is, whether the verification for the verification direction that the YT and other video uploading sites are going in works or it doesn't, the overall situation is this. The copyright situation has to be cleaned up. It has to be. Because there are a lot of movie labels, a lot of music labels, a lot of TV labels, studios, you name it, video game labels, video game studios, that all are in the process, thank the Lord, of understanding that people don't mean any harm. They don't. That what they're getting in the long run is free advertisement. And even if they claim the video, they're more than likely to still let the person that uploaded that video, whether it's a review, a trailer, or whatever, still make some money on the side because it's in fair use. But again, this goes back to what I've been saying. This is why on my main channel, this main channel here, I don't monetize. It's not that I don't want to. It's not that I don't want to. It's the fact that I don't want to put myself in a situation that, to the point that I have, like 11,000 videos? Or something like that? Or 100, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Honestly, I don't know what it is anymore. What is it? Let me check. What is that? 11,332 videos? Not counting the ones that are claimed or anything? Honestly, I'm not trying to sound selfish or anything, but do you think I want to put that at risk and have to start all over again? No. That's why I don't monetize, because I know I have so many videos on this channel that I wouldn't be, probably, even if I tried, wouldn't make a damn cent. The point is that, again, the point as far as my point of view is, this is why I don't monetize my channel, because I know that I'm probably going to utilize material that's going to get copyright claimed anyway. And if I could play the advocate here, I'm not saying that nobody else was raised this way. I'm not saying that. But there's a lot of us that was raised to the point that if we're going to utilize something, but it's not our property, then the ones that are the original creators should be the ones that make the money, not us. That's how I was raised, to give credit to those that originally created it. Now here's the thing. I'll put it this way. If there was no need for the copyright claims to exist and on any video uploading site, then yes, I would have been monetizing this channel a long time ago. Because I wouldn't have to worry about this studio or that studio copyrighting and claiming any of my videos, or blocking them worldwide, or blocking them in certain sections of the states or this country, or whatever. I wouldn't have to worry about that. But because the copyright system is the way it is, this is why I don't do things like monetize my main channel. My Brian's discussion video I want to monetize because of the fact it's mostly going to be on camera stuff. And that's it. That's it. It's going to be nothing else than that. But the point in the long run is this. Until the copyright situation is, and it doesn't matter what video uploading site there is. It could even be a podcasting web. It could be, again, it doesn't matter what kind of uploading site it is. It could be a video uploading site like the YT, the DM, the Veeam, and the Veoh. It could be an audio uploading site. It could be a podcasting uploading site. Doesn't matter. Until the copyright situation is fixed all around, everyone out there that's a content creator, a YT, DM, Viemo, celebrity, influencer, reviewer, doesn't matter. Until the copyright claim situation is straightened out, you're always going to risk the fact of being claimed. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you argue against. It doesn't matter who you argue against saying it's fair use. There are going to be studios and labels out there that are run by old school people. And that's the key word you got to look at. Old school. And when I say old school, I mean old school. Let me put it to you like this. My mom, this past weekend, was told by her supervisor before she left to go on the phone or on the computer, go to a certain app or a certain site, right, which was, I think, what was it, Paychex, that's PAYCHEX.com, time and labor, I think it's timeandlabor.paychex.com or something like that. She was told to go there and log in with the information they gave her to log in with and verify her hours to make sure everything was up to date, make sure everything was correct, even though her supervisor already did it. And for my mom, this is something new because she's used to it being done by the supervisor and by the people she works for, and she didn't have to worry about it. But now she has to deal with this because of the fact that technology is advancing to the point that now you at home, and I've done this for a while myself, have to go online and check your own time. And it's just one of those situations to where I'll give you another example. And I love my mom, but yesterday I was doing a live stream of my CAW league. I was doing a live stream of the 34th? Yeah, 34th edition or episode of my CAW, my Creative Wrestling League's DCWA Women of Honor show. Yeah, it was the 34th one. And for the first time in a while, I was doing a live stream as well as I was doing a video capturing of it. And during the live stream, I had to pause on several occasions because my mom wanted me to order dinner. And I did. Even though she had to get on me a few times, because if I would have told her, Mom, I'm currently in the progress of playing the game, she would tell me to pause it, take a break from it, even though I was live. Even though I was live streaming. It was something I couldn't really walk away from, but I had to. Because my mom is old school. She doesn't kind of comprehend the fact that, oh, wait a minute, are you playing live? Are you live playing, like, right now? You can't get away from it? And it's like, no, I can't. But I had to. Which is why I'm pretty sure anybody that saw that were like, why is he pausing? Why is he pausing this? Why is he pausing that? Even though I said in the description, I apologize for technical difficulties, that being one of them. But the point that I'm getting at, using that as an example, is there are people that run these studios, these labels, music, movies, television, whatever, that are old school, that they don't comprehend the concept. Hold on for a sec. Be right back. Hello? Yeah. Okay. We had 3 each left yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. You too. I think they did. I DVR'd it, remember? All right. You too. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I may have to edit that out, maybe not. I don't know. But that was my mom, just to check, because she was checking up on things. But anyway, like I said, there are people that, like my mom, like I mentioned with her, this being, checking up on her time through the apps and online now being new to her not probably understanding the concept of doing something live like game streaming and all that. Those are the kinds of people that are running, if you will. They are running these companies, these studios, these labels, from music to movie to television. These old school people, when I say that with due respect, are the kinds that don't quite grasp or comprehend, oh, we're getting free advertisement from these people. They're not doing any harm. Let's let them do what they got to do to make a living. They don't comprehend that because their mind is like, oh, they are stealing our content. They can't do that. That is wrong. This is 1982 or something like that. And I say that with all due respect. No offense. But the mindset may be, okay, let me put it this way. The mindset may be in current times, but sometimes as they get older, and this is true, even though they're kind of focused on the here and the now, the minds, especially when it comes to running a business or doing things a certain way, will drift back to several years, if not decades, and how they did things there, and start thinking, hey, we could do the same stuff here. And that's what I'm saying. And again, I say this with all due respect. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's a fact. And I'm not the only one that's mentioned this. I'm sure I think Angry Joe's even mentioned this in a rant video originally, and others have mentioned it. It's the fact that the people that run these labels and these studios are old school, and they need people to talk to them. They need people to sit them down and say, look, what you're doing is not, what you're doing probably worked in the past. It probably worked 20-something years ago, 20, 30 years ago, but it's not working now. What you need to do is listen to what people are telling you. That's what needs to happen. These old school folks that are either the chairman or the chairwomen or the CEOs or whatever, they need to be sat down by people that have a better grasp of the here and the now and explain to them, look, what you did 20, 30 years ago worked then and it worked great. It was a great idea. It was a great direction to go in. But this is 2019, almost 2020. This is the direction people are going in. This is what's going on now. You need to start focusing on that. You need to open your eyes to that. And that, in the long run, ladies and gentlemen, is why the copyright situation is the way it is. Yes, hopefully, praise to the Lord, or praise to the Lord above. Hopefully, things get better, that things get straightened out, they get worked out. But in the long run, until they do, we have to realize whether you make money on your channel, you make a living on your channel, or you don't. The reason you're going to get these copyright claims, whether you feel they're justified or they're not justified, or you don't care either way, is because the people that run the businesses are old school people. And on top of that, until the verification or whatever all these video uploading sites are going with now to make sure nobody gets harmed or copied or whatever, this whole verification deal, until that gets straightened out to where someone like Josh Scorcher doesn't have to worry about their own music getting claimed by someone no one's ever heard about. The same with Zeronizerak and others. We have to be aware, because the copyright system needs to be fixed. Yes, it does. Doesn't matter what kind of uploading site you're a part of. Video, audio, podcasting, whatever. It has to be fixed. And hopefully, praise the Lord above, it gets fixed. And whatever the verification direction that all these other uploading sites are going in, including the YT, if you will, to help the content creators, have a more smoother, safer environment to work in. Until all that settles in, we just got to be wary. We got to be prepared. You got to be prepared. You got to be wary about what you're doing. So let's say you're Angry Joe and you want to add a bit of music into one of your video reviews or trailers. You got to be like, okay, let me see. Do a little and I say this with all due respect, Joe. Do a little research. Make sure, okay, is this song copyrighted? And if you see maybe on YouTube that the song is there, and then by, let's say, years, and then you see how long it's been on the YT, and if it's been on the YT or the DM or whatever for X amount of years, then fine, go ahead and use it. You'll be free. But if you don't see it, and all you see is covers and all that, and if you try clicking on even the cover and it says, oh, this has been blocked or what, or this has been disabled, then you know, okay, that song I can't use. So, praise to God, praise to the Almighty God above. Things get straightened out for everybody. Non-content creators, content creators, people that make money, people that don't make money. Hopefully, the YT, the DM, the Veeam, the Veoh, all these audio uploading sites, all these podcasting uploading sites, and other video uploading sites get the copyright situation straightened out, so that nobody has to worry about being claimed for even the slightest amount of time used or the slightest amount of music used in a video or whatever. But I just thought I'd come on and get that off my chest, guys. Sorry for that bit of interruption. But let me know what you all think down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you guys on this subject. And I will talk to you all later.